Which country is known as the land of fire and ice? Iceland. Which European country is famous for its banking and high GDP per person? Luxembourg. Which Middle Eastern country is known for having no income tax? Bahrain. Which country often ranks as having the cleanest air in Europe? Switzerland. Which Caribbean island is named after a Christian saint? St. Lucia. Which country's students often get top scores in international tests? Finland. Which ancient civilization first used paper? China. Which island country in the North Atlantic has no passenger trains? Iceland. Which country's currency is called the rial? Iran. Which Asian country is famous for its advanced technology? Japan. Which country is often described as very isolated from the world? North Korea. Which African country faces significant challenges with governance? Somalia. Which country is a popular island destination for honeymoons? Maldives. Which very large country mines many precious stones? Russia. Which desert country in the Middle East has almost no permanent rivers? Saudi Arabia. Which Scandinavian country is very safe for cyclists? Denmark. Which European country is home to the ancient Roman Colosseum? Italy. Which new country in Africa has faced many economic difficulties? South Sudan. Which country has a diet rich in fish and rice? Japan. Which Asian country has a huge number of students? India. Which country makes a lot of honey from its bee farms? China. Which country eats rice as a main food? China. Which South American country grows the most coffee beans? Brazil. Which European country has very good hospitals? Switzerland. Which South American country has huge amounts of oil? Venezuela. Which island country in the Pacific has serious health concerns related to weight? Tonga. Which European country consumes the most coffee per person? Finland. Which country has rice as its main staple food? China. Which European country is famous for eating a lot of cheese? France. Which country is famous for its high-quality chocolate? Switzerland. Which small Asian kingdom is known for its many mountains? Bhutan. Which island country is famous for having a large sheep population? New Zealand. Which Asian country has very fast and punctual trains? Japan. Which Asian country has a problem with very few babies being born? South Korea. Which country has the most gold medals in the Summer Olympics? The United States. In which Asian country is there a dish with moving seafood? Vietnam. Which country uses heat from volcanoes to make electricity? Iceland. Which country has very long freight train routes? The United States. In which South American country is the Atacama Desert? Chile. Which country's capital city does not use traffic lights? Bhutan. Which very small and rich European country has long-living people? Monaco. Which African country inside South Africa has low life expectancy? Lesotho. Which South Asian country is on the Ring of Fire? Indonesia. Which country protects many areas of nature as national parks? The United States. Which country has the famous long cave system called Mammoth Cave? The United States. Which country built the huge Three Gorges Dam? China. Which country sells the most battery-powered cars today? China. Which country, because of its territories, has 12 time zones? France. Which Scandinavian country has thousands of islands along its coast? Sweden. Which very large country contains most of the world's freshwater lakes? Canada. How many questions did you get right? Tell us your score in the comments below. If you enjoyed this quiz, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. Keep your brain active and check out our next quiz video right now.